Hi, welcome back. We have with us Michael Folkert, and he is president of Condor Records, and that deals with world music and music from South America, Andean music, and Indian music, and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I love all these instruments that are in front of us here, and these are all the kind of instruments that the bands play, right? They play all these kinds of instruments, and you're going to show us what they are in a little bit. Give us a background. What is world music, and where does it come from?
Well, world music is music that has cultural background from different places from around the world, like Andean folk music, and then you've got groups that have spurred off from there throughout Europe and Asia that use their cultural influence and instruments that are unique to the different cultures to create kind of a new age type of sound. But it's not so much new age as some of the, Yanni and different new age stuff that you'd find in a record store today.
Does it have like a spiritual kind of core to it? Does it come from their religion or anything like that?
No, but it's been passed down from generation to generation. Some of the songs are about their lifestyle, their culture, their customs, and their traditions. The song really comes from their heart, the music.
Now, many years ago, the first time I heard was Paul Simon worked with Los Incas, and I remember just being intoxicated by this music. And I know you represent one of their bands now, which is called?
Huayrapunco.
And what does that mean?
It means the door of the wind.
Okay.
And they live in Italy, and they're members from different parts of the world that have wrote their own songs using the instruments that you see before you here today.
Okay, and what are the names of the other groups? Let's show a couple of these really quick before we see it.
The latest release is Tarahumara. That's one I'm going to give you to take home with you today.
Oh, thank you.
And you're welcome. That's a group that is from South America. They use pan flutes and stringed instruments, percussion instruments.
Okay, here's another
Really
one.
Beautiful. That's the Huayrapunco that I was telling you about.
Okay.
This is a group called Viento de los Andes. They are based here in Los Angeles, and you can see them playing at different places, festivals and fairs and what have you.
Okay, I got more here. This is so exciting. This is called Spirits of the Canyon?
That's Native American flute music. That's some of the newer stuff that we've came out with just this year.
Okay, and more?
That's one by Huayrapunco called Blame It on the Sun. It's got kind of a new age sound to it.
Okay, and what's this?
Creation Chant is Native American flute with chanting of Native American languages from here in the United States of America.
That is so cool. This is, here's another one.
That's Runas Kindig. That's the first group that I really worked with extensively, and I've got a clip of
Okay, well, perfect. Let's go see one of them right now.
Okay.
Okay, look over there. They'll be in front of us performing. That's great. Is there any reason they're wearing all white?
That's the traditional clothing that they wear from their country. Those guys are from a remote village in the heights of the Andes Mountains in Ecuador, South America. They're called Incas. Inca is the name of their culture. And they are one of the few indigenous cultures that was given a little bit of freedom and space to continue with their culture. A lot of the Indian cultures that we're familiar with have been pushed down and pushed off to the side by Spaniards and different, you know, just modern technology.
Yeah.
And that's sad, but these guys were way up in the Andes Mountains, and they kind of hid out up there and just kept doing their culture for the last 500
It's
years.
amazing. And you have a store called South American Arts and Crafts in Venice.
Uh-huh.
And I was in there. You got some good stuff.
Well, thanks.
Okay, what is that? We have a couple minutes left. I want to show some of these instruments.
These are some of the instruments they use to perform the music. This is called a drum. It's called a bombo, which is just a drum. They just keep the beat with that. And the other.
What was those things the guy was blowing in that? Those
That was
flutes?
the wind instruments here, the different pan flutes.
Oh, that's what I like. Hey, that was good.
Yeah, they're made out of bamboo tubes. They hollow them out, and then they make them. They just keep sanding it down until it's exactly the right tune. And then they place it in there next to each other.
That's what I love. Now, what's this called again?
This one's called a rondador, and there's other ones called zampoñas, and
Show us
there's
something
really huge ones called a toyo. This one's from Peru.
Ah,
Get a real
I
deep
like that
sound
one.
out of that. The standard size ones look about like this. These are the ones that are most commonly used. They're called zampoñas. And they also use this instrument that's called a quena, and it's a different type of flute.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michael.